Hello, Alicia Clark-Teper back again with 40 Days of Healing is often done in silence. And I have a YouTube channel, Sunshine and Magic 123. So thank you for finding me. I'm on my journey, and today's topic is gua sha and our lymph system. And so if you're not familiar at all with these two terms that I just mentioned, GUASHA, gua sha, there's a lovely couple tools, but this is just one of them, and it's made out of, this one is particularly made out of rose quartz, but you can find these sets in local stores. They're found in many places, and made of many different stones, but this is just the one that I happen to have on hand. And then our lymph system, LYMPH, lymph system, is a system that's actually, if you were to take your ring finger and as if you were to draw just gently across the skin underneath your eye, that is the lymph system, like just ever so gently underneath the skin. And what it does is it's a fluid traveling system, and it allows our immune system to be most on par and at peak, and travels around impurities and brings them back to the body so they can be flushed out through the excretion system. And so I thought that I would just give a small demonstration since I have the tool, and it is a very simple practice, and it's something that actually you can see the difference on your face after you finish doing it. So I thought that I would just give a brief demonstration. And one of the things that you would think of is if you wanted to drain your face, you may not think that you should start down here, but there are in your lymph system, there are some places and spaces that it can collect, and then it looks like little tiny bumps or pearls underneath your skin, and sometimes you can get those under your neck area here or down your neck area here. You can sometimes get something in your collarbone area. You can receive them in your armpit area. You can also receive them in that very soft tissue that is in the groin area or in that little crook of the leg. If you feel a nodule in there ever, that would be a little lymph node, and they can be moved around and released. One of the best ways when you receive those little nodules, pearls, or little tight knobs, and not all of them are. I'm not a doctor by any means. I'm not saying every single bump may be this, but oftentimes, especially if it's in the armpit or in that little soft tissue area in the curve of the legs, the that is a lymph node that has gotten a little stuck. And hot towels are something that's great to begin to remove those, because the heat and the moisture of it allows it to release a little bit, and therefore it can release its fluid. Another way is to gently and softly massage. You can use your hand or you can use the tool. Where we need to start, though, is you start down in the area here, because the lymph all up here travels down to the trunk of the body and then out through the urinary system. And so instead of starting at the very top and thinking it's all going to flow down, we actually have to open the pathways in the trunk first to allow their space to have it flow down. So gentle movements, and you can take there's different ways and sides for each thing, but so starting near your armpit region, you would just gently take strokes, and you're not pushing and pulling on the skin. You're just gently, ever so gently pulling on the skin to bring the fluid that's directly under the skin back into the heart space area and open up those ports. And so as often we do the count of 3 with that. And so again, there's just a gentle opening. And so I move from the armpit into this, the shoulder region, that little soft area that leads into the armpit, bringing that up and opening that. And it's always flowing in towards the heart. And so opening this side and bringing that in towards the heart. And then the next space would be the collarbone space. And so you can just gently, and if you allow your collarbone to well up like that just a little bit, it allows you to open that area. And just gently following that down in towards the heart. Two, three, and then you can bring down the neck. 2, 3, and then you would start up at the face just gently, and you can even put on a little bit of oil on your face. I know a lot of people say oil on my face. What are you talking about? But just a little bit of oil helps to circulate the flow. And I am just ever so gently allowing this action. Not really pulling, just, and then I do want to just hold the skin taut as I'm going over the forehead, since we have a larger surface. And just allowing that skin to be gently moved. And then we flow down the side of the face. And do that one more time. And then down the side of the face, and you can come down the neck, down the front of the neck. And then I just want to do one more and do just a little side-by-side comparison here. So you can see where I've moved the fluid and where I have not moved the fluid. And that was just solely in those simple moves. And so I will continue to complete my face. I'll start again underneath the eye, actually, here, allowing that. And it's almost as though it's a little bit of, they call it a natural facelift, because by moving that fluid out, it's not weighing your face down any longer. And just gently, again, allowing that to come down. And then I'll hold the skin taut over here and just pulling that fluid down. And just allowing the stone to travel down the face. Down the neck. Round. You can, if you have any TMJ or you hold a lot of tension in your jawline, this stone is amazing for that. And so you can see that just even in my jawline alone, in that little bit, how much I've moved that fluid around. But if you have TMJ, one of these works really well, or you grit your teeth or at night, to just get into that space in the back, and it helps to just give it a little bit of a massage. And I definitely am one who grits their teeth at night. So allow this tool to be a benefit to you. And so then as the fluid flows down, it will continue down into here and then into this area and back into my system. So introducing simple self-care practices that can help you to brighten your face, look a little bit younger, move around the lymph system so that it is flowing and that it helps your immune system to keep up, to not have the backup or buildup within that system. So I hope that you have a great rest of your day, that if you have any questions about gua sha, you reach out, and you can find me at sunshineandmagic123@gmail.com. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon.